According to the famous psychologist Carl Jung, our mind is home to various mini personalities, each playing a part in how we see and interact with the world. Now stay with us as we delve into his fascinating theory and uncover the unique blend of personalities that shape our attitudes and behaviors, often in ways we're just simply unaware of. Now, these mini personalities are like the smaller yet significant notes in the grand symphony of our overall personality. Now just imagine them as the story of you, each playing a vital role, contributing to your unique narrative. Now, born from our personal experiences, especially those rooted in our early childhood, these mini personalities are also influenced by the collective unconscious, a space that holds experiences and emotions common to us. Now, Jung likened them to the skeletons in the cupboard, elements of ourselves that we might not be keen to acknowledge or have others point out to us. But here's where it gets really interesting. Jung believed these mini personalities could sometimes have a life of their own, functioning with a high degree of autonomy and independence. It's as if they could sometimes take the driver's seat, guiding our actions and emotions in ways we might not fully grasp. It's like suddenly engulfed in a wave of emotion, unable to just pinpoint it precisely and understand why this is happening to us. Now, to give you a better picture, let's explore some of these common mini personalities or complexes as identified in Jungian psychology. Now, the first one that we've probably likely heard about is the Oedipus complex. Now, in the intricate world of Greek mythology, we find the perplexing tale of Oedipus, a man trapped in a destiny marked by tragedy and taboo. This narrative transcends time, finding a place in Freudian psychology to describe a phase in a child's development characterized by affectionate inclinations towards the opposite sex parent and potential rivalry with the same sex parent. Now, perhaps this might shed some light on the relationships that we observe in our own family dynamic. And this brings us to the Electra Complex. This theory serves as an equivalent to the Oedipus complex, highlighting a daughter's subconscious competition with her mother for her father's affection. You might recognize the deep-seated complexities that govern the parent and the child relationship, possibly noticing the subtle manifestations of this complex in real life. Now, the next one is something that we've probably all come across and all come into contact with, is the inferiority complex. Now, this is very much where we encounter the realm of self-perception and self-worth embodied in the inferiority complex. The term captures moments when an individual feels less capable or even just valued by others. It's this internal struggle, a silent battle against perceived inadequacies. And I want you just to reflect just for a moment where you or someone you know might have grappled with these feelings navigating the turbulent waters of self-doubt. Now, another interesting complex is the superiority complex. Now, this complex paints a picture of overcompensation, where individuals masked by an underlying sense of inadequacy exhibit arrogance and belittlement towards others. Now, this complex, this mini personality, showcases the delicate balance between vulnerability and individuals' defense mechanisms to shield themselves. It serves as a reminder to be alert to the underlying unconscious streams that direct human behavior. Another really fascinating complex is the hero complex. And this is where individuals harbor an intense desire to save others, sometimes just actually even neglecting their own personal well-being. This complex may manifest as a relentless pursuit of altruism, often steering individuals towards unnecessary risks. And as you consider this, just think about the various forms of heroism that you might have encountered in your own daily life. And the next one, this one called the Martyr Complex. And this is characterized by a tendency to forgo personal needs and well-beings for the sake of others. This complex portrays individuals seeking validation and also subjugation through self-sacrifice, often portraying themselves as honest and moral. Now, it's important to think about the different expressions of sacrifice and righteousness that we actually often witness in society. Another interesting one is the God complex. And this is where we find individuals with an inflated sense of personal ability and just infallibility. So they just don't make mistakes, ever. Now, this complex manifests as a refusal to acknowledge mistakes or failures, often accompanied by a heightened sense of privilege. It's like, I deserve this. Now, the last complex or subpersonality that Carl Jung put forth was the persecution complex. And this is a state characterized by an irrational belief that others are intent on causing harm or persecution. And it often leads to social isolation and paranoia, creating a fortress of fear and mistrust. Now, it's important to consider the deep impact of fear and distrust on an individual's kind of social fabric and mental well-being. But it's not all about identifying these hidden facets of ourselves. Carl Jung was also keen on finding ways to confront and engage with these mini personalities. Now, through a method that he calls active imagination, he would delve into the vivid daydreams, having profound conversations with the characters he encountered. It's a practice that he believed could almost nurture like a connection with these mini personalities and universal patterns and symbols found in the collective unconscious. According to Jung, this collective unconscious is a mental warehouse of memories and experiences and wisdom inherited from humanity's past. And through active imagination, one could tap into this rich mental warehouse, developing a connection that could lead to deep personal insight and growth. And here's the silver lining. Carl Jung theorized that this process could serve as a therapeutic pathway. By bringing these hidden aspects of ourselves into the open, we can lessen their influence on our thoughts and our actions, steering our lives with a more transparent and more conscious mind. Now, remember, having these mini personalities is not necessarily a sign of having a psychological issue. They are normal parts of the human psyche, complicatedly united into the fabric of who we are. Only when they become too intense or disturbing, they might require a closer look and maybe even psychotherapy. So understanding these mini personalities, these complexes, can be a powerful tool. It can foster deeper connections with others, help us navigate the complex social backgrounds, and even pave the way for personal growth and self-acceptance. Now, I sincerely hope you found this exploration into mini personalities useful. It's a journey that promises self-discovery and a richer understanding of the human psyche. But before we wrap up, I'd like to hear your insights and your personal experiences on this topic. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Ask questions and share how this has impacted on your life. And let's ignite a lively discussion. And if you found this video enlightening, hit that like button and share it with others who might find this journey into the self just as fascinating. Don't forget to subscribe and push the notification bell so you won't miss out on our other adventures into the depths of the mind. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up next. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.